do a test. Took it the last 2 weeks, but I woke up in the morning and it was something stuck in my head. I was cautious and fear. Which I'm not really saying because now I'm alive, so. But before I went live, I showed it to my little doggy, Mia. Was out curling, and it's just very clean and looks to be now purple. So maybe I'll show you there in the live stream. This one down here I got to. Hmm. Leave alone. See if that works. Yes, it's Tyler. Hmm. Testing, 1, Tuesday, iPhone, Park. Harry Humstones is my sound. Right, it's like terrible. I don't know why. Terrible. If you have certain beliefs not put in a private draft line and I think something like that. With it, to fix everything. let's try that. See if that works. Yep, see it does. Does that work now? The picture's better, but the audio is crap. Yep.
Well, if I was unmuted. All right, let's try. Okay, how is that for audio? All right, let's try. Okay, how is that? There we go. For audio. All right, let's try. Okay, how is that? There we go. I don't know what's going on. All right. No more headphones. I think the headphones are bad. I don't know what's going on with the headphones. How does that sound? Does that sound better? Let me know in the chat. Headphones are gone. Microphones are gone. I'm using the laptop mic. Let me know how that is. From what I can tell, it sounds pretty good. I'm plugged into a Ethernet cable. Perfect. Awesome. Thank you, Pam. Thank you for being here. Thank you for letting me know. I don't know what's wrong with my headphones and my microphone, but something wasn't very good. They were working just fine before. Harry Humstone in the house. Mike is here. Chad is here. Welcome. Glad you are here. I think I got all the technical glitches fixed. Harry says good. All right. So this is the taste testing live stream. I got my Harry Humstone package right here, not showing the shipping label. I don't know why. I have the lights dimmed in here, like the dimmer switch, but I don't know why I look so pale. But anyway, we get some more people in the live chat. I'm going to break open this camel jerky and do a taste test. I got my pomegranate juice to cleanse my palate and wash it down. Dawn is here, Two Hip Chicks. Thank you for being here. We're going to wait till we get some more people. Until then, we'll just... Pale Rider. I don't know why. I have a pretty good webcam, but it's really light sensitive. And it's dark in here. And I don't know. I look pale for some reason. Maybe I need like a shroud over the webcam. Something like that. There we go. See, that's what I really look like, but I don't know. That's what you get for using a cheap webcam. Tim is in the house. Thank you for being here, Tim. You missed all my technical glitches. I don't know. Maybe Dawn would know. I thought I had a slow internet speed, but the audio was terrible. And yeah, I have this Plantronics headset with microphone. It's not terrible. It worked great last time, but the audio was horrible. So I'm going on the laptop microphone because something's not working right. So you're multitasking. I've been known to do that. There's no problem with that. So Mike is participating or on watching an auction. That's fine. I've done that too. I look okay. Yeah, it looks really pale for some reason. I don't know why. But I just said that because you said it. I don't know if you guys saw my most recent upload recorded video on YouTube, but it's a great topic for discussion: when to walk away from a great deal. That's the topic of the video. I walked away from turning $90 into $2,500, and some people agreed and some people disagreed. It's a great video. Yeah, I think you're right, Harry. I think it's the laptop. It's StreamYard is like mostly white, and it's like a spotlight on my face. So if I had it further away, my tan shows up better. But when I got the laptop up close, you're right. It's like a spotlight, like a flashlight. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, my recorded video. So Harry, you left me a comment, and then it disappeared. So I don't know if you deleted it or not, but there was a long comment I saw on my phone, and then when I went to my channel to reply to it, it was gone. So I don't know what happened. Hey, Bumcrack Pickers here. Welcome. Haven't seen you in a while. One of my daytime friends, just like Tim, Glock 30 fan. A lot of folks I see during the day. Good to see you at night. Chuck is here. Welcome, Chuck. Glad you're here. Another great YouTube channel. Mike says, this is not a beauty pageant, Dave. Put your ego in a box. I think Harry figured it out. It's my laptop screen is like a spotlight. Let's see. Highland Honey Treasure Seeker. Welcome to my live stream. I don't think I've seen you before. Glad you're here. We're just talking reseller chit chat, what we sourced, what we sold, question answers, anything like that. I am going to be taste testing some jerky tonight, about 8:30-ish when we get more people in here. Did you make sure your connection was good? Yeah, I plugged in. I have a LAN cable. So I have a mesh Wi-Fi system. In the first cube is just 30 feet away. So usually the signal is strong, but the video was like low definition. The audio was all screwed up. So then I plugged in this LAN cable and the picture improved, but the sound was still terrible. So I'm thinking it's this microphone on here on the headset that's no good or something. I don't know. But yeah, my internet speed is fine. So I switched to the laptop microphone until I figure out what's going on. Of course, something fails right when you go live. It always happens. Yeah, it's about the gloves. I think most people agreed not to buy. A few people said that I should have bought them. I'm getting to the point where I'm running out of storage space. Everything's backwards in the camera. I'm running out of storage space, so I don't want to buy too much just because I can. But I suppose if I had a pole barn and unlimited storage, I might have bought them. I don't know. Chuck, True Confession, says I look marvelous. Well, thank you, Chuck. I feel like I'm on stage with a spotlight in my face, but it's kind of strange. Other times it didn't do this. I look jaundiced other times. I don't know what's going on. Don says, saw the video, agree. Not that many people with extra small hands. Yeah, I know. I mean, you might sell one or two. I mean, maybe one a month, maybe one every quarter. I don't know, but you're right. It's not a good seller. Crack saying hello. Yeah, great deal, like a free piano that's worth $3,000, but you hope no way to move, store, tune, maintain. Yeah, that's a funny story that you bring up. There's a lot of free pianos on like Facebook Marketplace. What did I just do? Oh my gosh, my computer's popping up everywhere. Get this out of here. Yeah, people advertise free pianos all the time, but the catch is you have to move it, and it's always in someone's basement or the second floor or whatever. So those pianos that are kind of like stand up in the back, like you have in elementary school, those things are a dime a dozen. Nobody wants them, and nobody wants to move them. But I have an uncle in Maryland who takes advantage of all these free pianos. And at the time, he was in his mid 80s, and him and his wife would actually get those pianos, and they would use planks and roll them up on the back of his pickup truck, and they'd take them home and they'd put them in their shed, and then they had to build another shed, and then they had to build another garage. I think they had like 1 acre of land, and they kept building these sheds and garages to store all these pianos. And I visited him in 2007, and he had like 30 pianos. And I asked him, what are you going to do with all these pianos? And his goal was to sell them, to flip them. But if you can get them for free, why would anybody pay for them? So I agree. There are some things that are just not worth getting, even if they're free. Harry saying hello, 817. Let me jump over to YouTube, see what we got. 9 people watching. We'll wait till we get a few more people in, and then I'll break open the candy. And Harry said it's not that bad. So if you guys didn't see the thumbnail, I will be breaking open the jerky and doing a taste. See, now look at that. A little bit normal color. I don't know what it is. It's probably the webcam. And then, yeah, I'm going to break out this lovely treat and try it and give you guys a rating on this jerky. Put any questions you have in the comment section if you have any questions about reselling, anything at all. Let's see. Tim says pianos need tuned every time they are moved. Also very sensitive to temperature, extreme smooth. Yeah, I wouldn't mind owning a baby grand. If it was a player piano. I know one guy that had one, and it was awesome. And it's better than the radio. If you buy one of the modern ones that have like a computerized programming or whatever, and it can, play like 5,000 different songs, it sounds fantastic. But yeah, the free pianos, moving them, storing them, I am not a player for that. I don't even want to flip furniture. It's like, no, I like smalls. I like custom jewelry. I like ephemera. I like hand tools. Anything small, easy to store, that has a big return on investment. That's what I like. And I know you can flip furniture, aluminum lawn furniture, from the 60s and 70s. There's good money in that. I just don't want to store it and ship it. I'll let some other reseller do that. So let's see here. I do try to learn people's first names. So if you don't mind sharing your first name, let us know what you do. Are you a reseller? What platforms do you use? I like to get to know people. I know everybody else in the chat. Harry's a reseller. Chuck is a reseller. Bumcrack is a reseller. Tim is a reseller. Now, some of these folks in the chat are full-time. It's their full-time income, full-time business. Some of them are part-time. I'm part-time. I'm a full-time registered nurse working for the man. Have been since 1995. My reselling is just a part-time business, part-time hobby. Right now I'm in between houses, so it's on hold for at least 5 months. Mike, you're not frank. Unless you're being frank, like you're being honest and specific. Is that what you mean? Yeah, Harry, you're not a hoarder as long as you sell it. That's the difference between a reseller and a hoarder, is that you actually sell your stuff. But you do keep a lot of stuff. So Sweetsy gets, she got the bobblehead going. You bring home a carload of stuff, and she knows you're not going to sell it all and you're going to keep some of it. But Yeah, I think you should share more of your success stories when you sell stuff. A lot of your videos are sourcing videos, but we would love to see some success stories. I know Kat the Nurse Flipper, almost all of her videos are what's sold. Yeah, Harry is like Sanford and Son, just like me. I hate throwing stuff away. What? I thought you had closed on your house. Nope. The tentative closing date, we closed on the old house that we sold, but the one we're buying, we don't close until August 10. And then the reason we got the house, because it's a very competitive market and we were bidding up against 12 other potential buyers, is we gave the guy 60-day possession at close. And that's why he took our offer, even though it wasn't the highest offer, which is amazing. So we close around August 10, and then we have to wait 60 days until we get the keys and can move in. So we're looking at mid-October. Yeah, see, Mike is right. He's got the same sense of humor I do. Quoting movies. 2022 is the year of the Humstone. Yeah, it's a new tax law too, if you guys weren't aware. And that'll start some drama in the chat. Everybody loves drama. But the act or the bill that President Biden signed, it's called the AH something, American Restoration Restore Act. You have to Google it. Excuse me. Where we get all of the stimulus money that people got. So buried in this law, they changed the 1099K report requirements for all income, whether it's online or not online, contractors and all that stuff. So it was kind of a given that the threshold that online income, whether it's, Square, like you swipe your phone, or Uber or Amazon or eBay, no matter what, PayPal, if it's a business transaction, not friends and family, it was 200 transactions and $20,000 or more. These companies would issue a 1099K. Now that doesn't mean if it was less than 20,000, you don't have to pay taxes on it. You still did, but they would I have to mute the microphone. So anyway, long story. So the threshold for them giving you that form, which is a courtesy, doesn't mean that you don't have to do anything if you don't receive a form. But it was $20,000 or 200 transactions. So if you exceeded that, you would get a 1099K from PayPal or Uber or eBay or Amazon or whatever. And some people, if they didn't get the form, I'm not saying you guys, but some people, they wouldn't pay taxes on it. So they would fly under the radar and get away with it. Well, this new law reduced the threshold to $600, one transaction. That's it. So now people who casually sell on Etsy and Poshmark, and I'm going to put some birdhouses on Etsy and blah, blah, blah. They sell over $600. They're going to be in for a shock because they're going to get a 1099K, as does the IRS. So when we get into 2022, it's going to change the game, I think. Some casual resellers, hobbyists, people that don't take it real seriously, they may drop out and they may stop reselling. So if you're a full-time reseller, that's actually pretty good news. So that's your boring lesson of the day. 8:25. John says, well, darn. Yeah, it's hard to wait. It's going to be a 5-month process. But thank goodness we have, a place to stay and we're willing to wait. But it sounds like a dance craze. Call, let's steal from the suckers. I have no idea what you're talking about, Harry. I'm so far behind. They don't just need 1099 to you. Yeah. And so that's going to change things. I never got a 1099K from anybody. But I still obviously paid my taxes like you're supposed to. But I think people are going to be in for a shock. It's going to be interesting to see what happens in 2022. going to be interesting. What do we have? Still got 9 in the chat. I want to wait just a couple more minutes, and I'm going to break open the camel jerky that Harry says is meh. Harry didn't give it his seal of approval, but he didn't say it was horrible. So I do a scale of 1 to 10 for the grossness scale. And 1 is like not gross at all, like a Twinkie or a candy bar that you don't like. That's like not even gross. And a 10 is like the worst thing on the planet, like dirt. So I'm going to give this jerky a scale. I'm going to give it a score from 1 to 10. And I did, what did I do? Those candy canes. Like I did ham candy canes and shiitake mushroom candy cane and macaroni and cheese candy cane. And they were rated pretty low, like 4 out of 10. I think the shiitake I gave a 6 out of 10. It was pretty bad. It tasted earthy. And the problem with those candy canes is there's like no sugar in them. So you have a ham flavored candy cane with no sugar, and it does not taste good at all. Yep. Highland Honey said, I've always claimed every dollar, even cash. Don't necessarily like it, but you got to give it to Caesar. It belongs to Caesar. Yeah, you don't want to get busted. I had a family member that had to pay back taxes going back 6 years, and it's not fun at all. Not fun at all. Let's see. I wonder if places like antique malls will be required to provide 1099s to the people who rent space. Good question. Unintended consequence of placing a burden to report on people who have no way to do so. Yeah, it's going to be interesting because that's a very low threshold. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if those antique malls, they must already provide a manifest quarterly or yearly to those people to show what they paid them. But as far as an official 1099, miscellaneous, or K, and then sending a copy to the IRS, I don't know. It's going to be interesting because some people don't sell a whole lot, and it's going to be a new process for them. So we will see. Hello.
Hi.
Mrs. Midwest Pickers visiting. You want to join?
Sure.
Oh, I can't get
I'll say hi for a minute.
My headset didn't work, so I have to use the microphone, but that's good.
Gotcha.
Look who's here.
Hello, everyone.
Mrs. Midwest is joining us. She goes by Amanda Lee on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Amanda Lee is here, or Mrs. Midwest. And Mike says, hello, sunshine.
Well, they call me that too, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, lucky guy, lucky guy. I say that every day. I don't know why the lighting is so weird. I think Harry figured it out. The screen is white, so it's like a spotlight on my face.
Yeah.
But normally I don't look that way.
And the can lights on the ceiling don't help. But
I did dim them, but it doesn't seem to help. Normally I look jaundiced or tan, but I look like...
That's because you kind of live in the dungeon during the day when you have to work. So
that's true.
I've been living outside. So
yeah, so you see, everybody's saying you look better.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you don't look as washed out.
Right.
Pamela Lynn says hello.
Hello.
So I had the headset on with the microphone, and then I went to the YouTube here, like this, and the sound was all screwed up. It sounded like Enoch. People said it was like, "Rrr."
Yeah.
So I thought it was a slow internet, and so I plugged in the cable and sped up the internet. So the picture looks great, high def, but the audio was all messed up. So we're on the mic on the laptop now, which
works.
We would need to do that anyways with you here, so can't both use the headset.
Right. So what have you guys been talking about?
Oh, a bunch of nothing.
That's always fun.
Got the jerky now that it's 8:30. Do you want to be here when I eat this, or do you want to leave?
Oh, no.
Don't matter.
I don't mind watching you.
Okay.
Don't ask me to do it. But.
Yeah. No,
Well, and also I just ate ice cream, so I don't know how
Oh.
well camel jerky and ice cream go together. So
yeah, you should turn over a new leaf and try it.
probably not.
We were talking about the house, talking about reselling.
Mm.
Harry Humstone claims he's a hoarder, not a reseller.
I think Dave holds that title too.
Not if it's for sale.
Oh.
That's the difference between a hoarder and a reseller.
That's true.
Everything's for sale, so it doesn't count.
Very true.
I wonder if Mia would eat any of this stuff.
She doesn't even eat her regular stuff.
She doesn't eat
She's a
regular
weird
food.
dog.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. Hold on a second.
Okay. All right. So I'll break this open in a minute. Try not to show Harry's address. This thing is sealed up good. I'll just tear it open. I haven't opened this yet, Harry. So if there's any love notes in there. No Harry Humstone stickers. Sealed for my protection. Let's see here. Nice Ziploc bag. Anthony, welcome to my live stream. Glad you're here. Just in time to watch me taste test this camel jerky. I want to read the ingredients here. Camel. Yeah, I think it's pretty clean. There we go. You can see that. Yeah. So just a disclaimer, if you buy like alligator jerky or elk jerky or venison jerky, a lot of times the very first ingredient is beef, and then way at the bottom of the list is alligator or snake or moose or whatever. So it's kind of flavored. It's like 2%. But Harry is the real deal. Harry Real Deal Humstone. Because the first ingredient is camel. It's not beef. So got some spices, some sugar, thank goodness, brown sugar, garlic, onion, liquid smoke. So yeah, it's not fake. It's the real deal. So we're going to break this open and try it out.
I'm here. I'm just not going to
You're not going to be
sit right next to you.
Yeah. All right. Anthony says hello.
Hello.
Blue. I'm missing something. Yeah, Harry needs merch. I can't believe he doesn't. Harry, I got merch. I got stickers and t-shirts, and you definitely need merch for sure. It would sell like hotcakes. I'll help you design something because you got a lot of catchphrases. Dawn said she thought I said elf jerky. I think that's illegal. That's called cannibalism. And where would you get an elf? Yeah, elk is definitely delicious.
I thought you said it was camel.
It is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's camel. Okay. No, I was talking about other jerky, like elk and alligator and moose and stuff like that, other flavors. And when I said elk, Dawn thought I said elf. Oh. It's kind of funny. Yeah, the best steak I've ever had in my life was in the state of Wyoming. It was an elk porterhouse steak. Best meat I've ever had in my life. Hip chick, they had all the regular stuff, deer and buffalo. Freddie Russell, here we go. You're just in time to watch me taste test camel jerky. Blue is Anthony. Really? I didn't know that. Yeah, that's another idea. Harry should sell his merch as an eBay auction. Yeah, so you should do that, Harry. Like sign the I know you think I'm kidding, but if you get a T-shirt that says "later" on the back, and then I don't know if you have a logo, it could just be your picture on the front, and then a phrase at the top like "Scram Kid" or "Bang Bang" or whatever phrase you use. And Anthony's right. If you auction that, you'd probably get some good money. Yeah, elk is fantastic. Oh, yeah. Don't we have an elk farm on M46? Deer and elk? Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually a block from our new house.
I thought it was Kent City going west towards Muskegon.
Well, okay, there's a deer farm.
Yeah, and I think they had elk at one time. Mike said elf is very tasty. I think he's joking. I'm not sure if he's joking. Wonder if the main ingredient in those jerkies is beef because they have to mix in some fat to make it pack together. I don't know. There's no beef on this ingredients list, so we'll find out. I think camels have fat. At least their hump has fat. Yeah, bang bang on the front, Humstone on the back of the t-shirt. Good merch ideas. you gotta believe it will taste okay. I gotta convince myself that it's fine.
Have you smelled it yet?
I have not smelled it yet. That's a good question. Mrs. Midwest off camera smartly is 3 feet away, so she doesn't like absorb the odor. No, there's no smell at all, but I think if I smell it first, I won't eat it. It looks fine. Okay, you ready? Countdown. Maybe camel is fatter. Could be. You never know. It smells like smoky jerky, but it's kind of rubbery. So. All right. Tastes like a belt. It's not bad. You want to bring some to your dad?
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, on the grossness scale from 1 to 10, like the shiitake mushroom candy cane was like a 6 out of 10. It was terrible. This, I can really taste the sugar, the brown sugar. It covers up the taste and the onion powder and all that. I'm gonna have to give this a 1 out of 10. It's really not that bad. I would not want to eat a whole bag. I prefer beef. If I had to choose between this and beef, I would choose beef. But it sounds bad, camel jerky, but it's really not bad at all. So I'm going to give this chunk to Mrs. Midwest. She's going to bring it to my father-in-law. He's going to try it out. Maybe he'll come back and report what he says.
I'll let you know.
So she's going to bring that upstairs to the world's best father-in-law. If he does taste it and reports, she'll come back and give me a report on what he said. It's really not that bad. I don't know the brand, but you can see the ingredients list there. Right there. So the first ingredient is camel, and I don't taste any beef. So yeah, not bad, Harry. Not bad. Kind of has a weird aftertaste. I'm going to wash it down with some pomegranate juice. I don't know if Anthony is a juice drinker. Have you ever had pom before? It's really good. And good for you. Kind of like cranberry juice, a little bit. All right, so I'll put it in the chat here. Camel jerky, 1 out of 10. But I definitely would not eat like the whole package. It's like, nah. Yeah. I hear you, Mike. Yeah. Well, beef smells like beef and chicken smells like chicken. Once it's been smoked and it's jerkified, it doesn't smell like anything. It just smells like smoke. So, but I hear you, Don. You don't want it to smell like an actual camel. Freddie says, here we go. Yeah, 10 is the worst. So on a scale of 1 to 10, like 1 is a Twinkie. It's like, if you don't like Twinkies, it's like, okay, it's not terrible. 10 is like, dirt in your mouth. It's like the worst case scenario. So on a scale of 1 to 10 on the grossness scale, 10 is the worst. 1 is not bad at all. So yeah, I'm going to give it a 1. It's really not that bad. It's not my first choice, but as the grossness part of it, it's not gross at all. Not like the macaroni and cheese candy cane I had and the ham candy cane. No, those were bad. Those were like 4, 5, and 6 on the grossness scale. Harry says, The more you eat, the more you start to get an aftertaste. Yeah, well, I'm not going to eat any more. I'm going to donate the rest. There's a little bit left here. So my brother-in-law, my father-in-law, I'm going to donate it to them. Yeah, Anthony knows Palm. I used to call it Pow, which is wrong. But yeah, Palm is really good. It is a tad expensive. So like this is considered 3 servings, which is a joke. It's 16 ounces. But it's $4, where, carbonated beverage like Mountain Dew and Pepsi and Coke is about $2. So this is about double, but it's a million times healthier and better for you. All right. So what's the verdict from father-in-law?
Okay, so he said the flavor wasn't bad, but it's really tough. Like he chewed it and chewed it and chewed it, and was like, if you need jerky flavored like chewing gum, this is good.
So the father-in-law said it's like jerky flavored chewing gum. It does have a rubbery texture to it, that's for sure. But the taste was like, meh, not bad.
He was like, the taste isn't bad. It just lasted a long time.
Yeah, kind of like chewing gum, with camel gum. I don't know if that would go well as far as marketing. You want to be back in the video?
Sure.
All right, there we go. So the father-in-law tried it, and not his favorite either, just like me. But he said it was kind of gummy. I think Harry said that too. Yeah, it's kind of like cranberry juice. I can't remember. Does Mrs. Midwest like?
I don't mind it. It's extremely sweet though.
Yeah.
Like.
Sort of.
Yeah.
Sweet and sour at the same time.
I didn't taste any sour, but it just if you like sweet, you'll like this, I guess.
Yeah. Don says camels smell worse on the outside.
Right.
We did take the kids years ago 15 years ago, really, to the zoo, and they rode on a camel.
Mm-hmm.
And so we know what the camels smell like on the outside. April, welcome to my live stream. I don't think I've seen you before. If I have, I apologize. I'm learning people's names. Really not bad. Doesn't seem like a candy bar. Yeah, I don't think I would use camel jerky for gum or candy. Yeah, a 1 isn't. I mean, it's just I wouldn't choose it. So if the camel jerky was in the grocery store next to beef jerky, I would pick the beef jerky over the camel.
So I think she's saying, like, he's saying on the gross scale of 1 to 10, it's a 1 out of gross instead of a 10.
Yeah, so 10 is the worst and 1 is not bad at all. Yeah. Let's see. Freddie says I liked, but it felt like chewing goat mixed with. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you're used to jerky and you eat it a lot, it's probably not that big of a deal. But if you're not a big jerky eater, it's probably gross. Got 11 people in the chat. Awesome. Yeah, people in the chat, we have to pressure Harry to make some merchandise. Seems like everybody wants it, but he doesn't have any. So Harry, I can send you a link to a website that doesn't cost you anything. It's free, where you can have you can make your own merch if you're interested. I think a nice bright orange Harry Humstone t-shirt with funny phrases on it. That would be fun. Good times. What did I buy? Oh yeah, I forgot. Right? Yeah, that's in my video. So my most recent recorded video, I did source. I got a Fenton plate and some aquarium filters. What else did I get?
You only told me you got a plate, so.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I hid those from Mrs. Midwest. Right. They're in my car. She doesn't know about them.
That's right. I went to the jewelry store today. So.
What? Yeah. Got 4 pair of gloves for 50 cents a piece. Some aquarium filters for 66 cents. But the big win was the Fenton plate. So watch my recorded video. Scored a really nice carnival glass Fenton, which is really hard to sell and not keep, but I got to sell it. Send the link to the Instagram. I will do that, Harry. And there's other options out there. Some people like purchase the merch first and then sell it, where this website, they make it per order so it doesn't cost you anything. Dawn, gotta go let the dogs out later, everyone. Have a great night. Thanks for stopping in. Tell Momster we said hi. Tell Mary we said hi. Have a good night, Dawn. You're thinking tie-dyed shirt. Interesting. I would wear that. You've been here a few times? Really? Huh, yeah, my memory is not very good. Takes me about 3 months to learn a person's name. So yeah, well, welcome back. Glad you're here. Trying to talk Harry into, you could start out, Harry, too, with stickers and refrigerator magnets. Start slow and work your way up. I don't know if you know, but Kevin Commonwealth Picker is almost completely out of the Enaman plush toys. So now he's auctioning them on eBay, and they're going over $200 a piece. So the whole thing has gone crazy.
Yeah.
I think Little Midwest wants to talk to you. So yeah, if you guys don't know, Kevin Commonwealth Picker Flipper sells Enaman plush toys. He used to have 1,500 of them, but he's only got maybe a dozen left. And he'll auction them for charity, but then he's also auctioning, and they're going crazy. He put it on Instagram. I think it's like $238 and still has a day left or something. But people are going crazy.
I bet.
We got 2.
Right.
Never going to sell. Yeah, I don't know. Either the demand will crash and people will be like, oh, who cares? Or the price will just keep going up and up and up. I don't know. I bought them in the beginning when he sold them for $12. And then he raised the price to $24. And still they were flying off the shelf.
Yeah.
It could, Harry. It very well could. If you put in the title, in the description, like Commonwealth Picker, Kevin, any kind of reference to Commonwealth Picker, that you got it from him. I don't even know if that would matter, but yeah, I think if you put yours on auction, it would go for $200. I don't know. Maybe his is going for $200 because his viewers on YouTube are buying it because it's his and it's not secondary market. And that's why he's getting that much money. Where if you and I did it, it might not go for as much. I don't know. Hard to say.
You kind of had yours on a shrine for a while. So.
Well, I bought a plastic display case that people buy for Beanie Babies. And it's like $4. And I put mine inside of that so it would stay dust free. Harry says, someone sent that to me. I don't think it was me. Do you remember who it was? I sent one to a viewer, Chris Savage in Texas.
Yeah.
And Kevin autographed it. It was for my 500 subscriber giveaway. Can't believe now I gave away an Enaman. If it's the first one, it would go for $100. Probably Tracy gave that one to Harry. Could be. What was I gonna say?
I haven't learned to read your mind yet.
Golf club cover. Oh, curses! I can't remember what it was. Yeah. So I have 2 Enaman. And then, do you guys remember when Kevin sold the golf club head cover that were Enaman that were really big, like this big, probably 3 times bigger than Enaman plush? He only had 24 of them. He announced it on his YouTube video, and I watched the video like 30 seconds after he posted it on YouTube. I immediately went to his store and bought it, and it was $26.99, but he only had like 24 of them. They were gone in 5 minutes flat. So I have no idea what those are worth. Oh, eBay Addicts is in the house. So welcome. So remember that month where I was interviewed by 3 people in 1 month?
Yeah.
One of them was eBay Addicts.
Okay.
He interviewed me for his live stream. Glad you are here, man. Yes, we did find a house. It was not easy, but we are tentatively closing on the house August 10th. And then about 60 days after that, we'll be able to move in. It's possible that this seller might find a house right away and we could get in sooner, but probably looking at mid-October.
But, that was one of the reasons that we actually got this house is we gave them 60 days instead of 30. So,
or immediate possession.
Right.
Yeah. So, yeah, I was telling the chat that there was probably at least 12 offers. And we weren't even the highest one, obviously. And the seller turned down higher offers because of the offer that we gave them. So Harry should autograph them and number them. Yeah. How many does he have? Are you talking about Harry's own merch? Yeah. So yeah, Harry, you could do that. Do 1 of 20 and then sign your name. A woman called Dory no longer watches YouTube. Well, thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's definitely a seller's market. It took us 1 day to sell our house, and then we took our time to find a house. And some buyers, they'll put in offers on 12 houses hoping to get one, but we don't want to get stuck with something we don't like. So we took our time and we only put in offers on houses that we loved. And that's kind of heartbreaking because you usually don't get them unless you offer some high amount of money above asking price or whatever. But the stars were lined up and we love this house. And our realtor said, hey, why don't you give them 60 days possession to close? I bet you that would seal the deal. And he was right. And it did.
Yeah.
Pretty
excited about it. Now I just got to stop going on the marketplace because I think I need to fill it with stuff.
Yeah, we got to put stuff. I mean, we have definitely stuff to put in it. We have 3 storage units, 10 by 20, that are filled full. But yeah, it's exciting to think about how you want to decorate it and where you're going to put the furniture and all that kind of stuff. And knowing that we have to wait 60 days. That's not fun. 10 people watching. Wow. I think our record is 27.
Something like that.
Yeah. Ill Fishing says, can you shout out my channel? Well, I can, but you might lose subscribers because I'm not that popular of a guy. So if people say Midwest Picker shouted you out, it could hurt you. But I will highlight your comment. What I'll do is I'll watch this replay. When I'm done going live, I'll check out your YouTube channel. Maybe I'll stop over and leave a comment there. Ill Fishing. So there you go. I don't know what good it's going to do because we only got 10 people in the chat. Oh, we got 12 now, so 12 people. Awesome. And let us know if you're a reseller, what you do with your YouTube channel. Is it a video game channel, reselling, camping, fishing? Let us know. Well, it says Ill Fishing, so maybe it has something to do with the outdoors. In our new house, a little bit of trivia, is on 2 acres with a pond. So maybe someday I'll be able to go fishing.
Okay, so any of you that live near water, tell me, because somebody at church said something about ooh, snakes. And so now I'm freaking out about snakes. How worried do I need to be about snakes? Let me know.
No worries.
Yeah.
We can get one of those artificial owls, an artificial falcon, and put them up on a post.
Because snakes are afraid of owls and falcons?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, horned owls eat snakes all the time.
Okay.
So if they slither out of the woods into our backyard and they see a horned owl on a post, they'll go right back.
Okay.
It's like a scarecrow for snakes.
Gotcha.
And if it doesn't work, we'll
try tried this before?
No. It's my Midwest Picker theory.
Gotcha. Yeah, so if anybody can give me some real help, that would be awesome.
We could get a real horned owl as a pet, or we can get a fake one.
Right.
You're a fisherman, great. Yeah, so our new house has a pond, I have no idea if it even has fish in it. We don't know, but it'd be really cool if it did, had bluegill and sunfish or whatever. And yeah, so I can go fishing right out of my own backyard now. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Snakes run from you in the movies. Yeah. Well, our old house had garter snakes in these like tan, light brown.
But but they were like this big.
Well, the babies were, yeah.
But I never saw any of them. I just heard you and the kids talking about them.
Mm-hmm. At our old house, Anthony, they were always baby snakes because when they became adults, they went out into the woods and we never saw them again. But in our flowers, I would constantly find baby snakes, and they would just run away as soon as you pull some weeds or something or do something in the landscaping. They took off running. Well, took off slithering.
Yeah, I don't think they were running.
They will not hurt you. They might spook you.
Definitely spooked me for sure.
Yeah, the only thing that's going to hurt you is a water moccasin, but we probably don't have those.
Yeah, I like how assured you are in the probably.
Yeah, the real dangerous ones live in the Middle East, or the Southwest, like coral snakes, and we don't have anything like that in Michigan at all.
Mm-hmm.
Harry says if you were in Florida, I would worry about gators. Yeah, and boa constrictors. You know, people release pets into the wild, and now Florida is inundated with pythons. They're everywhere.
Lovely.
Yeah, so they have a bounty on them now. Sue is here, Vintage Vagabond Vens.
Hello.
How are ya? You're never late, never apologize. Glad you're here. I typically go till 9. I might go to 9:15 because the longer I go, the more people come in, and I feel bad ending it.
Right.
Sue's got a great YouTube channel. I don't know if I missed it. She has a sale coming up or an auction. I think it's tomorrow. But if you don't know Sue, Vintage Vagabond Vens, Triple V, she's got a great YouTube channel. Check her out. Oh boy, I found a copperhead once in a gutter. It was 6 inches from my face. It ran as fast as I did. Wow. Yeah, that's good times, Anthony. Good times. Yeah, I would not want to do that. I do know a guy. So you know Kelly and Kelly?
Yep.
So the guy, Kelly, did I tell you the story? He got bit by a rattlesnake?
No.
Yeah. So Michigan does have rattlesnakes. And so he's riding on his riding mower. He lives in Muskegon. And he's mowing the lawn, and he felt something sting his leg. He was wearing shorts on this John Deere. He assumed it was a biting fly or a bee or something. And he looked down, and there was a rattlesnake hanging from the calf of his leg. And he grabbed it and ripped it off his leg and threw it, and then shuts off the mower. And he goes in the house, and he said, "Hey, Kelly, I think you need to take me to the ER." And she's like, "Why? What'd you do now?" And he said, "I just pulled a rattlesnake off my leg."
Oh,
So
my
she rushes him to the hospital. They had anti-venom there. They took care of him. The only person in my life I know that got bit by a rattlesnake, just like in the Westerns.
Oh.
Put a little gunpowder on it and light it and, cauterize it. Yeah, and he obviously survived. But
yeah, so this just makes me want to live near a pond. The house is beautiful. I absolutely love the house, but I don't know why the thought of snakes is freaking me out a little bit.
But what a manly story. Could you imagine telling people, "Oh, you got stung by a hornet? Well, let me tell you what I did. I grabbed a rattlesnake, ripped it off my leg, and threw it." That is the coolest story ever.
I could live my whole life not having a story like that.
I always make them tell the story every time I see them.
Yeah, I'll have to ask them about that next time.
Dave, I've never seen a pond without some kind of fish in it. Yeah, this is a pretty big pond, and then it's connected to a swamp. So the side, Mrs. Midwest hates this part, the side of our property is a swamp, and the back of the property is a pond, and they're connected through the woods. So, yeah, I guarantee you there's going to be frogs, turtles, fish, all kinds of stuff. But we'll have to research and look up the natural enemies of snakes and get rid of those. Everybody's saying hi. Oh, it was today. Yeah, we went out to dinner. That's why I missed your show. We had dinner at family. I just got back in time, barely in time to do this live stream. But you'll pass on that story.
Yeah. You and
Yeah.
my dog.
The rattlesnake story. Now, what story? The one of me eating camel jerky or the guy that got bit by a rattlesnake? Because they're both really cool stories and really awesome. One is better than the other. I'll let you decide which one's better.
Mm.
Yeah, that's a great story. Yeah, I don't know. My kryptonite is humidity. That's what the hail's going live right now at 9 o'clock. Yeah, humidity is my kryptonite. When it's 90 degrees and 90% humidity, I can't even breathe. I can't walk. I can't do anything. How people live in Florida, I don't know how they do it.
Truly, though, is it much different than Michigan?
Well, it's hotter longer.
Yeah,
So, June, July, August, September, it's like 100 degrees,
Yeah.
high humidity. It's like Atlanta, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Florida. It's just so hot and so humid. I couldn't do it. Oh, the rattlesnake story. Okay. All right. Well, there is if you watch the replay, there is the camel jerky story. Oh, boy. So what do we have in here now? 11. It is getting late. It's 9:02. I'm only supposed to go to 9. So.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Like, do you have a curfew?
No, I can go to 9. I can do the wild thing and go to 9:15. That's a song. You want me to sing the song?
No, I don't.
Wild thing. I was telling.
I'm sorry. I'm immature.
No. The earworm song stuck in your head.
Mm-hmm.
Precious and few. I woke up this morning with that song in my head, and I still have it stuck in my head. So when I pause talking, do you know what I hear in my head? Precious and few are the whole song.
Oh, please finish.
No, I'm not going to finish.
I love it when you sing to me.
Precious and few. I don't even know all the words, but
Okay.
that's another thing. If I hear the song, I can sing the song.
Uh-huh.
But if I can't do karaoke.
Yeah, this is true. You've proven that over the years.
Yeah, and I just fill in words I don't know what they are. What is this? True confessions. You look like my girlfriend from high school, Sue. Really? That's interesting. Maybe it's her cousin. You'll watch the replay. Yeah, and there is nothing really earth-shattering. Is it in here? Where did it go?
No, it's behind the computer.
Oh. So, what you missed, Sue? Harry Humstones sent me this treat right here. Camel jerky, and I taste tested it. It doesn't taste bad. It doesn't taste good, but it's kind of gummy compared to beef. Like beef, you can tear it apart and it's stringy. This is kind of like gummy and weird. Yeah.
These are always the most fun times.
Mm-hmm.
Dave does a great card karaoke. It's always my favorite.
With hand motions.
Oh.
So
all of the hand motions.
Who has seen the movie Napoleon Dynamite when they do the Happy Hands Club and they do the bird, and he's up there with the girls doing the motion. So me and Mrs. Midwest will do that driving down the road to Journey songs and Carpenters, and yeah, you do too. But I'll do like if the word is tear, I'll go like this and this and you and me, and it's kind of fun. No, Sue, I'm not gonna say
I know it.
I don't know all the words. Craig is here.
I think he lies a little bit, but
I could probably. Well, we could pull up a tab of the music video, and I could do it with lyrics and sing it because they don't know what I'm looking at, and then I could do the whole song. So, this is Craig, Land Shark Picker. Welcome.
Hello there.
Nope. All right, I had to mute the mic because this phone right next to me kept ringing. Not much tonight, Craig. I tried some camel jerky. I gave it a 1 out of 10 on the grossness scale. 1 is like the least gross. 10 is the worst gross. It's only a 1. It's not that bad. It's just kind of gummy. Not nearly as bad as those candy canes I did. The ham, mac and cheese, and shiitake mushroom. Those are horrible. See, all these people are coming at 9 o'clock. Believable blessings, welcome. Glad you are here. I've seen you before, I believe. Yeah, I'm gonna be wrapping up soon. I'll stick around a little bit longer. We got 13 in the house now. But whenever another live stops, I pick up people.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody must have stopped at 9, which is cool. But no, it's just general chit chat. Reseller talk, what I sourced, what other people sold. I'm not on my eBay store has been on time away, and it's gonna be on time away for like 5 months. So I should probably do a video on the effect of your sales using time away for that long.
Mm-hmm.
Some people are very afraid to do that. I've never had a problem. I've done time away for 5 days, 3 days, a week. And as soon as I turn it off, sales just explode. So don't be afraid to use that. And then we were talking about pomegranate juice, how healthy it is and good for you. Guess what that stands for? In search of Big Nugget. So
okay, well, I know but I wasn't sure what you were trying to get at.
Yeah, like gold nuggets, like a prospector.
Me too.
Yeah. Yours are diamonds, though.
Yeah.
In search of Big Diamond. Welcome to the live stream. Glad you're here. Now I feel bad for leaving because all these people are popping in, but we're just talking reselling. I ate some camel jerky. If you want to watch that, you can watch the replay. It wasn't that bad. It was okay. Harry Humstone was the first guinea pig, and he tried it on his live stream, and then he mailed me what was left. And yeah, it's like, it's okay. Oh, that's right. You told me your name. Okay, let me think. And I said I would remember your name. Oh, yeah, there was a mnemonic device. What was that? Don't tell me. Big Nugget, gold. Gosh. I always have this secret way of remembering people's first names. Can you tell me the first letter of your first name? And then I bet you I'll know what it is. Anthony says, later, Dave. Wife, thanks for the live. Brother, see you. Thanks for stopping by, Anthony. I appreciate it. You guys check out Anthony Bluegrass Pickers YouTube channel. Tons of knowledge, tons of information as far as trading cards and snapback hats and all kinds of stuff. Check out Anthony's channel. Great, and it's very entertaining too. Oh yeah, that's right. So you had the name change. So he was Josh's Chaos. That's right. Yeah. So how did trying to think. There was a secret way I remembered your name.
So, but also don't feel bad because we lived in the same house for 19 years and more than 3 times he pulled into the neighbor's driveway because they're the same color as our house but mirrored, and at night he would pull in the wrong driveway. So don't ever feel bad about Dave not remembering things because that's just gotta love him for it, you know.
Yeah, 19 years in the same house and I would pull in the wrong driveway, but it was only at night though.
Right, it was only at night. I will say that. I'll give you credit for that one.
Yeah. So yeah, certain names I can remember immediately, and other names it takes me months. I don't know why.
Do you remember my name?
Who?
Yeah.
Bamana. Too much fun. Sorry I missed the episode. I'll catch you next week. I liked your last video. Well, thanks. I appreciate that. Thanks for watching the videos. Yeah, never be sorry. I'm glad you guys are here. I tried it. Now you might laugh, but I call myself the Mr. Rogers of reselling. It's my goal to be a neighbor, to be nice, understanding. I don't participate in, online gossip or drama. I let other people do that. So yeah, I try to be a super nice guy.
Yeah.
And informative and entertaining and eat jerky.
There you go.
Yeah.
What more could you ask for?
Yeah. Well, weird candy canes.
There you go. Well, I'm going to get going. It was nice hanging out with you guys tonight. I'm sure I'll see you soon.
All right. I'll see you soon, too. All right. So, yeah, I'm going to put the camel jerky upstairs in the kitchen and see how long it lasts. I'm sure nobody's going to try it or steal it. But it's a great conversation piece. And then if we have friends or family come over and visit, I'll have them try it and see if they like it. I bet they won't. Sue says bye. All right. Well, that's about it, guys. Check out my recorded video, the most recent one. If you want to see what I sourced, I got some aquarium filters, some gloves, fencing glass, and then I turned down a chance to buy 180 items. If you haven't seen it yet, check it out. Josh's Chaos has already seen it. I think a lot of you guys have already seen it, but if not, check it out. It's pretty cool, I must say. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks for stopping in, guys. I appreciate it. Always a good time. I can't wait to do a walkthrough on the new house and the property and the pond. That's going to be great. So there'll be some off-topic videos. And I did mention my last live stream. I'm going to be starting a second YouTube channel. And then it's the subject ASMR. I'll put this in the chat. So if you go to Wikipedia or you Google ASMR, it's like a relaxation, de-stressing, therapeutic video or sound or both. A lot of those on YouTube. I'm going to be doing those videos in the near future. Kind of like nature videos, kind of like the pond at night with the sound of crickets and frogs and all of that. People use that to help them sleep, help them relax, de-stress. So I'll be doing that this fall. Weird. Da, 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 da. All right, guys. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I will see you next Sunday. And maybe I'll do a recorded video between now and next Sunday. But that's it. Have a great night. Thanks for stopping by.